Oh boy, okay. 6 seconds left. Elias Pettersson scored, and I just gave out... Okay, you know what? Let's go... I'll get back to you guys. Apologies for that intro. And now we have ourselves a few seconds later. It's 0.9 seconds left. It's a face-off to the right of Braden Holtby. You might be able to hear the audio in the background. 0.9 seconds. Let's see what happens right here. Okay, there we go. That's the game. They shouldn't have lost that one in regulation. They totally could have had themselves 3 or 4 more goals if they didn't hit the post. But hey, the hockey gods exist, and they do work their magic here once in a while. Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. This is a LEGO Rocks 99 video. Obviously, it's not what I'm usually doing. I'm not usually like this. It's just because that apparent Kuznetsov high-sticking kind of goal went in, kind of got everybody online riled up, and Pettersson scoring towards the end was just an explosion of emotions, just saying, yes, give us this one thing to cheer about, because everything else that we've done has been so frustrating to see, because we are not converting and we're not getting the goals. Don't get me wrong, the game was great. That second period was great. Fantastic! Vancouver Canucks second period right there. They dominated. But they hit the post a lot. And Holtby made a lot of good saves. And they couldn't get one to save their lives up until the end of the game when Pettersson buried it on the open net. Again, it's the Vancouver Canucks in these games. They lose 3-2 to the Washington Capitals in the nation's capital in regulation, and oh man, I actually missed the first period of this game because coming home from BCIT, I'm off at 3:30 most days now, so getting home takes about like an hour. So by the time I arrived, the first period was already concluded and I couldn't see any of it. So I started things off in the second period, which was really good to see. Seriously, they were amazing with their puck control, and everything in the offensive zone I liked aside from one constant thing. The Vancouver Canucks working the puck in the neutral zone and the offensive zone. They tried doing too many wing-to-wing passes. Passes going from the left side to the right side, passes crossing the crease, spanning a long amount of distance. They tried these long passes way too much and they frequently got cut off. This was almost like the Philadelphia Flyers game yesterday, but the only difference here is that the Vancouver Canucks, when they weren't passing it wing to wing, end to end, they were actually getting some chances on net, or rather, off the post. We had a lot of post chances and a lot of pucks that hit the post, and it was so frustrating because none of these went in. And by the time the 2-0 goal went in, where Connolly just waltzed his way right into the front of the net, and Pouliot, who had the puck in between his skates, wasn't doing anything, he was spinning around, and Connolly comes in and he buries it on the open side. That was when I think everybody was really just frustrated, because here's a team that's been working so hard and that's been so offensively powerful in the last 48 hours. And the fact of the matter is they can't buy a goal to save their lives. The goal against Carter Hart yesterday was lucky. And this game, we weren't getting anything. Up until Antoine Roussel dashed right in, and then he backhand chipped it over to Marcus Granlund, who reinserted himself back onto the lineup. And that's when everyone was like, yes, finally a good goal, a real goal. A goal that we can look at and say, yep, that one wasn't a fluke. Because we had so many chances, man, but we just couldn't bury it. Braden Holtby is a beast, and the post is also a beast, but the Vancouver Canucks in this game overall showed what they're offensively capable of doing. It was a very fast-paced, quick-witted game on both ends of the ice by both teams, and overall, it doesn't feel good seeing another regulation loss, because I know that anybody watching that game could have seen that the Canucks could have gotten themselves way more goals than just 2, and Anyways, the second goal of the Vancouver Canucks, you guys got my reaction to that. It was just a scramble. We were trying to get one goal, and obviously it's Petey who gets it. And honestly, I think just taking a look at the team and where it's at right now, 2 losses in regulation, they're not terrible, but as I said yesterday, they're really gonna put us in a weird spot if we want to maintain that playoff standing, because the race is so close, and having 2 nights off where you essentially get 0 out of a possible 4 points, that's huge, especially in this race. Again, I'm not Team Tank, I'm not Team Playoffs, I'm just here watching it and calling it like it is. And I'm just so frustrated, not seeing these goals go in. We could have had like 7 goals spread across today and yesterday, but we got 3. One of them was lucky, and the other one was during a mad scramble at the end of the game down by 2. The Vancouver Canucks need to start burying their chances. We saw it against Colorado. We know that they're capable of doing that, but they've been on a stretch right now where the goalies have been so hot against them, and the posts have been so hot against them too. And that's basically it. Feels bad. We lost our 2nd game in a row, and we're playing Chicago on Thursday. I don't think I'm going to be able to watch that game. It's Junior B hockey broadcasting for me, folks. I gotta do my due diligence to my real job. And it sucks that I'm going to miss the game, because we all know that the Vancouver Canucks play so many games on Thursday, and that is the only day out of the week that I'm out there Junior B broadcasting, and I've missed most of the Thursday games so far. And I'm going to do it again. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Richard Plus, Gaming, and bye.